Good morning, chat. How you guys doing? Hello, Funny Box. Good morning, dude. Welcome to Disco Elysium. Where are we? Wait. Gotta check the tasks. Everything from Monday is done. One is back in the day. It's still the same day, though. Have to wait till tomorrow. Hello, Codename. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Nice day in the asylum. It's not... Yeah. Did I tell you guys about how Codename mispronounced the title of this game? A few days ago, she asked me, "Oh, are you gonna play Disco Asylum today again?" And I was like, "Disco what? You mean Elysium?" Yeah. I mean Elysium. Where's the rest of the armor? Kuno? I don't want to talk to Kuno. Talk to Ever? Sure. I washed the jacket, but the bums weren't there anymore. So you have to find these guys again. Last check on the center, return tomorrow in the whirling. Wait, I did return. Why isn't the task finished? I mean, we're here.
Haha, nothing like the gratitude of a good woman. Now then, what can I do for you?
He gives you a gruff pat on the shoulder.
He tries to play it cool, remain professorial, but inside, this man is itching for some news on those traps.
I bet he is. I'm looking for a suspect. Have you seen a woman with red hair who seemed to be on the run? We can go to this after. Did you know Gary was hiding the armor? After that, we checked all the
Good.
traps.
Okay. And?
And nothing. And one of them was empty. Yeah, it's true, one of them was empty. Like, the locusts weren't there, but neither was the phasmid.
Completely empty?
Yeah. There was nothing in the trap. No locusts, no phasmid.
No locusts? No phasmid either?
Mm-hmm.
That's not ideal, but...
But... Empty trap was the one at your campsite. Maybe... this factors into it somehow?
I definitely left that one stocked.
Right from the campsite? Just means the Insulindian phasmid is even more clever than we thought.
She's engaging in a well-known self-deception called motivated reasoning. You should correct them.
I mean, it would be really nice if we actually find one.
Of course, more clever.
Yes, the Phantasmadeia picked off the locusts and escaped. This is good news, though we'll have to reconsider the design of the traps, make them more secure.
Another trip to the reeds.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. What a death hunter this phasmid. It's not very scientific to reason backward from a conclusion you want to be true.
I appreciate your concern, officer, but please leave this to the experts. Unless you have an alternative hypothesis you'd like to venture.
Were the locusts alive? They might have escaped. Although, I can't see why only those in that specific trap would escape. Maybe something ate them, something other than the phasmid.
Actually, no. Excuse me for getting emotional. This is a big deal for us. You've helped us twice now, and brought some great news too. My gratitude, and the gratitude of the Société Cryptozoologique de Ravachol, is yours.
Heartfelt gratitude. But does it feel like closure? What really
No, it doesn't.
happened?
Have to find what happened.
Some kind of foul play might be afoot. Theft?
Of locusts? Who would steal locusts from a trap?
Thank you, it's an honor. We should probably return to our main investigation here. This has been refreshing, but...
Damn it, Lieutenant. Have you no intellectual curiosity?
Interfacing. Develop an alternative theory about the missing locusts. Let's talk to him about Gary first.
Hell no. I had no idea. And I'm still cross with him, to be honest. It's not like him. He's got his quirks, but dishonesty, disloyalty are not one of them.
Honest loyalty to whom, man?
Thanks.
In his position, I'd probably do the same thing as Gary. I mean, the dead man didn't need him anymore.
He's still glad his friend stood up for him.
Right, let's try this interfacing. Currently nothing. Okay. I believe we had the gloves, yeah. We get any more items? Interfacing. Really? Really? Wow, okay. Have this one. So what was it? 58%?
Hello. Lena and I were just
72.
discussing
Let's do
the
it.
design of the new...
Consider the way the empty trap was disturbed, as though shaken. Most likely the hands of a young person. Hands small enough to fit inside the trap, too.
What? One of the kids? Could be, I guess.
You should ask the red-headed boy.
No. Not this fucktard. Why? I think a little hooligan called Kuno may have stolen the locusts.
A little hooligan. But what would a child want with bags?
This specific one? Torment them? Most definitely.
Oh, my dear Morel. You've been an old man for too long. Kids love to torment insects almost as much as they love to torment old folks.
Yeah. Hey. I'll talk to the little gremlin and see if anything comes up.
Delinquents. My favorite.
Worst part of the job. It doesn't sound like it's really his favorite.
Oh, you've been such a dear to us. Please let us know whatever you turn up. I have a feeling we're getting so close.
Man, Kuno does look like a phasmid himself, doesn't he?
Well, I see you've got
Rare
all the help
creature.
you need. I'll see you tonight at my place. Let's play suzerainty, but no more field trips for me.
Yo, I do have suzerainty.
After this is your last chance to talk to Gary.
Oh,
Really, Gary? We're getting somewhere here. I'd love to play suzerainty, but...
Lena, I'm sorry, but you're not getting anywhere. It was some kids. I know the little mutants around here. Leave anything out in the open and they'll steal it, even if it's bugs. Morel, it's been fun, really, but I need a bath and I have deliveries to handle. When this tea is done, I gotta run.
No need to apologize, Geary. You'd be more than helpful. We'll have to take a rain check on that game of suzerainty today, though. We're gonna follow this through.
He keeps the language unemotional, but it's in there. Disappointment.
right. What do we need though, Gary? Or...
Always a pleasure to see an officer of the law. I mean, officers.
I guess we have nothing to talk about.
No.
After all this time with Morel, he must...
Yes, officer? I'm...
Short means sincere in these things.
I told...
'Tis true, sire.
No. Okay. Missing insect. Okay, ask Uno about the empty trap, then take a look around the yard. find out the real reason why the trap was empty. What else were we looking at? But jacket, seeing the signs were knowing? Man doesn't want to talk to you, the signs are not in sync. Guess you need to help him and his friends out somehow. Prove that you are one of the crew. Who knows what to tell you? I have to help them get into the church somehow. Yeah, again, help the raver start the nightclub. Promise to help sooner with her project. Alright. I did help her. I need to bring the core back to her church. And maybe after that, she'll leave and the ravers could move in. For figurines to Dolores Day. It is an odd task. Take on a lot of responsibility. Find someone with technical expertise to contact. Right. Sona will help us. Ask Lassie about Sunday night. When Kim is not around to stop you, ask Lassie about what she heard from her room the night before you emerged into reality. She must know something, but Kim must not be around. Determine where the shot came from. Check island for bullet traces. Right, so I guess we will gain access to that island. We just don't have it yet. Find the murder weapon. Perform an advanced analysis using coordination. Where was that? Armed, killed the hangman. Something tells you it will take some time. You could start by identifying the bullet, so you know the weapon that shot it. For that, keep your eyes open and be patient. So we need to gain access to the island first. Look for Ruby. This is like the very last thing we're gonna do. Help Suna with her project. Right. Question yet to be totally answered is bring in ranks apart from the commercial area. Talk to guard about this. See what he thinks. Okay.
Smallest church in Saint-Saëns, right?
The cafeteria manager is waiting for you to acknowledge that he recognized the song. Oh, he did. Church is actually my past, the church is actually my life, the church is actually my love. Things are really bad with it. I fucking rock that shit. Told you I'd rock that shit.
It was alright. Subdued. I might start letting people up there again. Now, what can I do for you? Got the 20 real.
Right, no need to pay, really.
Then why are you wasting my time?
So another thing of the
Another
way.
thing. Great. I love those.
Classy in room 3. She nicked the phone line.
Why? No, fuck it. I don't want to know. I don't want to know why these degenerates do what they do. I thought we had one good guest in the building.
Yeah, I bet I didn't want it to be her. Oh, anyway, mystery solved. I don't like loose ends. You have Lena. Lena is a good customer.
Yeah, well, she's not a guest, is she?
Well, what is she?
What? Did someone mention my name?
No.
We were just paying you a compliment. And finding out a degenerate from room 3 nicked the phone line. Everything is okay here. Good thing that guest pays for her stuff on time. I'll forward her the bill and be done with it. Was there anything else?
There is a mysterious blue steel door in the back of the kitchen.
Oh, yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
Do you know what's behind it?
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years.
Well,
It's
I got
just
the
a
key.
frit warehouse, probably.
I was there.
Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust.
Runs his finger across the counter to check with her.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
I think you'd like to know what's back there.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage.
Really? interested in additional space?
So I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that.
Really? It was hanging right outside of your window. Guard, what if I told you I got into the back room behind the blue steel door?
Oh, okay. Well, I did hear you make noise back there, so good for you.
He's really holding himself back here. It takes a lot of willpower not to ask. Obviously, he's been wanting to know what's behind the door.
Obviously. Aren't you gonna ask me what's behind there?
Okay, what is back there?
Skeletons, a mausoleum of the dead. Pinball machines, a pinball workshop. Nothing, the black gaping maw at the end of time.
Ha! I knew it. I've always wondered where those machines by the door came from. And they told me there was some kind of pinball thing here too. I knew it. Were there any back there? In working order, I mean.
Why, do you want to play? Because I might be up for a game.
No, I was just wondering if you found pinball machines there.
I did find
He
one.
was wondering about something business-related, about how much money he could make of one.
Of course, he wants to put them to use. Thinking of turning this place back into a pinball arcade. If you're thinking of selling those pinball machines, I want a fat cut, sea-suit shit with your chest. I'm a disruptor. A capitalist plot coming up.
No, but we could diversify the entertainment options, seeing as you've opened the door back there. The machine we have in the corner now is broken.
Oh,
It wouldn't hurt to get a little life in here. Other than the hellish karaoke machine, that one's always causing trouble.
Sounds like he cares about the place. He's not going to be overjoyed to hear that it's part of the doomed commercial area. He should still know. You have to be forewarned about these things.
I agree. I have to warn you, I may have discovered that the whirling is part of the doomed commercial area.
What? Why would you say that? We're at a completely different address from that whole thing.
So he knows of the doomed commercial area and its address. He's thought about this.
Yeah. Wait, so you know of the curve? Whirling is listed on the intercom outside as one of the businesses in Building B. You should get your wiring fixed. I tried to call and couldn't reach you. Wait, you know about this?
Everyone knows of it.
Okay.
I've been working here for a long time, and that intercom has never been used by the whirling.
Hold on, not once. Isn't that already a sign of decline? The whirling was once the East Delta Pinball Arcade before it failed. It's only a matter of time before the whirling fails too. The whirling was once the East Delta Pinball Arcade which failed, though perhaps the whirling will escape the credits. I mean,
Does this
if you
look
believe in
like
that.
part of a doomed commercial area? This pre-revolutionary tile work, these high ceilings, the nice rooms, well, most of the rooms. For
yeah,
14
we know.
years,
Everybody knows
man.
about my room.
That's how long I've worked here. I've kept this place up through hail and through sleet. Fuck me, if some doom ghost.
He's done a fine job too. Though he's spoken of the place dismissively before, the hostel is actually very important to him.
Obviously, it's his livelihood. Really care about the whirling, huh? Yeah, who owns this place?
Some real estate management company. They never come around here, just collect money from afar. Honestly, I think some money laundering might be involved.
Who named it Whirling in Rag?
Well, it sure as hell wasn't the real estate company.
Was it
It
you?
was you?
You look surprised. What? It's a great name, I know. Cafeteria managers come up with great names too. It's from a song.
So,
Hail, Holy Queen, by the Ateniers. Hail, Holy Queen of the Sea. You're whirling in rags, you're vast and you're sad.
Good pick.
you really care about the whirling?
Yeah, it's slowly growing on me again. It's beautiful in its own way, especially for this neighborhood. I've been trying to keep it that way, even if it is part of the damn doomed commercial area.
You shouldn't be so worried about that label, you know?
I don't place much stock in the curse and so on, but the label frightens the clientele. Who wants to stay at a doomed hostel? Everything's doomed enough without that.
What about the other cafeterias that you manage?
What about them? One is a basement dive frequented by chain-smoking communists. I can't tell you how sick I am of Kraz Mazov and Ignis Nielsen and all those old ghosts.
He's hesitating, not sure if he should share this information with you. Encourage him.
Doesn't have to tell you anything he doesn't want to. And the other?
The other is a kebab cart. It's very successful in its way, but it's nothing like the whirling.
Well, good luck to you with this place then.
Luck has got nothing to do with it. I need to think about where I'm going to place those pinballs. I have a feeling they're going to help.
Mm-hmm. Well, they definitely will.
Against the doom, it's implied.
So, if you didn't have anything else to tell me about my establishment, can we, wrap it up?
There's a peephole in the wall.
What wall?
Upstairs in the secret bank room right next to Classia's bedroom. I found it, and I found the pinball machine.
I'll have it fixed at once. Thank you for letting me know. I assure you, the whirling does not abide spying on its guests.
The color has drained from his face. What a shame to fix such a good peephole.
Shut up, electrochemistry. Are you sure you haven't been spying on your guests? Couldn't you keep the hole there? What if there's some Hollies thing in that room? Wink, wink.
Absolutely not. Fuck you for even implying it. It wasn't me. It wasn't my staff. The establishment will look at it and ascertain what it was.
Well, he's definitely not lying. He wouldn't endanger this business like that.
Sir, he was only asking a question. It's his job and mine. See that it's covered.
Yes, I absolutely will. Sorry, it's been a bit of a day. And now a hole in the wall. Absolutely not. That would be idiotic. I have no idea why you're even saying this right now.
Because it's an
In
option?
your defense, neither do I.
Alright. You've been notified.
Thank you. I'll patch it up personally. Was there something else about the establishment? I hope yes.
No, I think we're done. And this is done. We should... Yeah, Kuno is really close. Not eager to talk to this guy at all.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Still need empathy. You wouldn't happen to know anything about any missing locusts?
No, Kuno doesn't give a fuck about bugs.
So he knows locusts are bugs.
Oh my god, I told you that shit is lame!
Shut up, see.
Now they're gonna take you to lame prison!
She sounds like she's about to cry, out of disappointment at Kuno's newfound lameness.
What's this about? Now, hold on, no one is lame here. Just tell me what happened.
Deny everything, Kuno. You need to lawyer up.
Kuno's not gonna say anything without his lawyer present.
Lame. That rings some bells. Could this be connected to Night City? AKA, the City of Rage? Yeah, that's pretty lame. Sounds like art.
Kuno, is this about Rage City?
Oh god, Kuno, no! It's gonna happen now. They're gonna make you lame.
Stop it, see. No one's gonna make anyone lame. Kuno's got this under control.
There's definitely something going on here. You should check out Kuno's shack. The one with the pig's head.
Oh, definitely.
Kuno doesn't.
Are these things still
What do you
interactive? Can I
see?
do anything with it? So our odd soul wasn't in the back of the whirling.
I don't know. They are about the same size. Not the same boat, no, but they could be the same person.
No horizontal boot prints. Whoever walked into Whirling's pinball workshop didn't walk here. Or they just had different boots.
No, these prints are pretty standard. The ones in the dust looked custom. Or maybe they're just a foreign design. It's a boot print, whatever the case.
Do we get more things from the container?
The trash container The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Maybe someone's thrown something in the past couple of days.
You see, you've done this before.
Yeah, no.
A box full. The container sounds a muffled gong.
What about
The
this
tracks
scene?
are as they have ever been. A bit more worn, perhaps. Fortunately, the
Yeah. Okay, now, only way... where's I don't know. Oh! What's this? Please be the dice. Please be the dice. Oh my god, please be the dice. There's something down there. How am I gonna get it? What the? Hey, yo! Can't have... Oh, I can't put a point in empathy. Chain. I'm gonna keep this for now. So I need to increase my empathy capacity so I can... put a point there, don't do it again. I am this boy. Oh. Hear the sound of running water. Someone's washing dishes. Is he though?
The door is closed again. Nothing. You hear someone inside, walking from room to room.
Oh my... me and my dumbass. The musty smell of a potato cellar in spring emanates from the air vents. Potato cellar. The sound of melting snow dripping off the roof. It's strange. What's so strange about it? Little shit! Scrolling with locusts in here.
All around you, the hisses and chirps of locusts fill the musky air. The earthen floor of the shack has been shaped into mounds of mud, dotted with little holes for windows. Like skyscrapers, spires of dirt and sand rising. Accommodations for their insectoid inhabitants?
Well, detective, it appears you've solved the case.
Lieutenant looks around, writes something in his notebook, and turns to you. Hey, Master! Good morning, dude! Happy Easter, православнее. True! Right. Happy Orthodox Easter, everyone. Master, did you paint your eggs?
Of the locusts. For the missing locust case, which is a subcase of the imaginary insect case. So at least that's going well.
Yeah, precisely what I was thinking.
Yes. I feel we are nearing a real breakthrough.
You think the Insulindian phasmid is nearby?
If anything, the presence of the locust points to the opposite. The phasmid did not take the bait from the traps. It was Kuno. The phasmid doesn't exist. But what do I know?
We should talk to Kuno about this, get him to stop.
I'll let you handle the Kuno side of things. You are doing just fine.
You think? Who knows what else I'm gonna need now? Oi!
Fuck does Kuno care?
I know you took the locust from the trap the cryptozoologist set up.
Yeah. Kuno took the bugs, so what?
You said you don't give a fuck about bugs, then you go and do the whole bug town.
It's not Bugtown. It's the city of locusts. Locusts aren't just bug shit. They come out of the sky like a fucking shadow. Shit descends.
Stop!
Locusts coming down like a shadow. This must be the night city he mentioned when you asked him where he's been.
Point of the shack, so that in there is Night City?
Yeah, Locust City. City of rage. City of lights.
There's a tug of war over the name of his fantastical city. It's almost too big for his imagination. The girl forces herself to watch again, the corners of her eyes twitching from discomfort.
I can feel her. City of Rage sounds like a cool place. What are you, some kind of artist now?
Maybe I am.
Did he just say I? Kuno usually calls Kuno, Kuno.
Hold on, did I hear you right? You said I.
Kuno made Kuno. Kuno says whatever the fuck he wants. There are no rules here, pig. I fucking say I when I wanna, and Kuno when I wanna. Kuno's free. Kuno's free to fucking die, bitch.
Oh, please, please do.
This is what he sometimes does when things get tense.
Making art is a worthy calling. I'm something of an artist myself. You should listen to your friend Kuno. Art's lame as hell. My task is to get him to stop stealing locusts, right? It's too time consuming when you live alone, so I just bought myself a chocolate one. Oh, that's a great idea. Code name. We should have brought chocolate eggs. Ah, well. Stores nearby are closed today. Master is a genius, true. Making art is a worthy calling. I'm something of an artist myself.
Oh my god, Kuno! He's gonna make you totally lame in, like, 3 seconds! Don't let him, Kuno!
Yo, fuck you, see? Kuno can be what Kuno wants to be. Kuno's his own man. Kuno's free.
There's at the buttons of his shirt trying to rip them open. They don't give away.
Kuno made himself into Kuno. Kuno can make himself into anything. Kuno can make himself into a pig if he wants. Kuno can make himself into a... Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Don't make yourself into a pig, Kuno! You'll have to take me away!
In it, you hear snow melting, dripping from the eaves. Someone closing a window.
That depends on the choices you make, young girl. Ah, come on, no one is coming to take you away.
Without a word, she disappears entirely behind the fence.
Good riddance.
For once, the boy is lost for words. He turns completely red now, with splotches of white beginning to appear across his face. You got him. Now convince him to leave the cryptozoologist's traps alone.
I need you to stop taking locusts from the trap. The cryptozoologists are trying to find something very important. Those locusts are bait. I have to ask, what does the city of locusts mean?
It don't mean anything. It's shit. Kuno just likes to focus. Kuno likes to concentrate on shit. Build shit when he's zipping hard. Fuck.
I guess being 12 years old, high on amphetamine does that to you.
Pig, you really shouldn't have fucked with Kuno City. Now it's all fucking lame.
It's the same, I didn't even touch it. So what's gonna happen to the locusts?
Kuno's gonna let the fucking locusts die.
Why? Little monster.
I don't give a shit. I don't need the locusts anyway. Shit is all lame now. C was right.
The girl's face appears again, above the fence, just long enough to make eye contact with Kuno. She doesn't know whether to be glad because Kuno is finally convinced of the lameness, or more worried because of his continued use of the first-person singular. Kuno is Kuno, not I.
Okay, now that it's settled, I better be off.
The fuck are they trying to catch anyway? With the traps?
The Elysium phasmid.
He recognizes the name.
He knows it? Wait, you know what the Elysium phasmid is?
Bitches think Kuno doesn't know shit. The fuck out of here. Kuno's tired of this shit.
There's silence between the two children. They're not saying anything to each other, nor looking in each other's direction.
Fuck does Kuno
Odd.
care? Kuno doesn't...
Okay, Kuno has promised to stop. Report your findings to the cryptozoologist. What about Kunoez? Can they talk to her?
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
Child, converse with me.
Murder was the case they gave me.
She has almost vanished behind the fence. Only the top of her head remains. What if I was behind the fence?
I'll die before I squeal.
Hey, kid.
What's this kid shit? Fucking mind games. I'd rather die than squeal.
You are squealing now.
Get the fuck out of here, face. You got done. Talk to me.
So it's a girl. Interesting.
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
You there, behind the fence.
You don't want to fuck with me. I got my hands bloody. I'm not here, pig. You're not seeing this.
You can still see the top of her hat from behind the fence.
I'll die before I squeal.
Why do I even bother with these?
Hello, officer.
Yeah.
I think I almost have it. A new trap design, that is. I know you're skeptical, but I have a good feeling about this.
I had a chat with this kid Kuno. He promised to stop stealing the locusts.
So it was just a child.
Yeah, this time.
Thank you for telling us, sweetie. This is good news, right? It means we can try again.
She acts chipper, but something's changed in her tone. A hidden worry. Something is secretly gnawing at her confidence. It's not this Kuno kid or the missing locusts. It's something else.
Yeah, you're right. We just need to restock the empty trap. Then we'll need to inspect the traps one more time. And then maybe we can.
Agent with the zoologist breaks into a hideous coughing fit. Oh, that's what she's worried about? His health is getting worse.
He has a 38-degree fever.
Ooh.
His resilience has given way.
Darling, I told you to take it easy. You're getting sick. Maybe it's time to go home.
You're right, you're right. We can come back next season when it's warmer.
Maybe we can do it. Man, I'm really feeling this is costing me time on my main investigation. It's not worth risking your health. You should call it a day and go home. I'd offer to help, but I have my own things to do. Damn it, maybe I can still restock the trap for you. Accept enthusiastically. We come too far to quit. I'm gonna restock the trap. Let's do this.
We are getting really carried away with this, aren't we? Fine. It's better than having these people get pneumonia on the coast. But after this...
He wants to see this tale through as much as you.
Of course he
Otherwise,
does.
he'd have stopped this already. But he cannot let it drag out after this.
Really? It's too much, officer.
What Morel means is we're grateful for your help.
Here's a fresh fractured locust. They should slide right down the funnel. And thank you again. We will definitely mention you, should this lead to a discovery. I'm not talking co-discovery, of course, but,
Yeah.
Wow. Co-discovery. You'd be famous. You'd show them all. This does tingle the pleasure center.
Oh, still, good morning, dude. I was awake the whole night, went to sleep at 6 a.m. and slept only 4.5 hours. Dude, why did you go to sleep at 6 a.m.? You know, try a glass of milk or a banana. They can help you sleep. What if you get the locusts? What if I go give them to Kuno? You know, as a joke. What is the trap you left empty before? The trick is to remember which one it was. What do you mean it was the one in the camp? We should talk to Evrar. Excuse me? I'm walking here. Talk about this dude?
What a wandering man. How can I help you?
The weasel I visited? Turns out has one hell of a colonial mud collection.
Yeah, the janitor who gave me the key to his apartment said the guy's a bit of an asshole.
Yeah, his mug collection certainly presented antiquated social values. See how we're all busy concentrating on the racist mugs? That's what the ruling class wants. Man with such a funny mug collection can't be that bad.
Yeah, it would be really bad if we got into an argument about him. Waste of a good noon. Or afternoon. Or night. Anyway, thanks for helping out, friend.
No going past measure head, eh? God. I go there. Oh.
The unpromising race pupil. Don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. The race enigma runs much deeper than that.
Yeah, but you still serve him. How does that factor into your life?
Mr. Clare is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront International Capital, which is something your race naivistic communists never did. Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic.
These guys like a prick. Individualism is my jam.
Jam. Individualism. You have gotten these ideas from degenerate youth culture, have you not?
Let me guess, feminine, right?
You have picked them up from rock and roll songs?
What's wrong with rock and roll? I got them from disco actually.
Offshoots of the Seminoles people invented disco while having sex under the influence of cocaine. It is a shame upon my race. But what is done is done.
How do you make this guy
I
move?
am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of the Seminoles race.
Who are the Seminoles?
The South Island race, haplogroup A4A. We are the rightful masters of the Insulindian archipelago. We descend from the Areopagites of ancient Pericarnassus and arrived here 4,000 years ago. Millennia before you.
Yeah, and look at you now.
We are the future. That is all you need to know.
Nah, man, you're in the past. Look around you. So you were born and raised on the island before you moved to Revachol.
I am a descendant. The narrow streets of Ulumbuir are with me in my genetic dreams. I see young Seminoles women walk into the grey mass on Ile de Fantôme, waiting on immaculate conception from the pale.
It's an instant death if I'll try to get something from the kitchen past 12 p.m. Why? What's that you posted? Can't watch now. So you did come from the island?
No. I have heard about it on the radio.
So you haven't even been there. You're not really Seminoles, you're just from Revachol.
I'm from Couronne. And no, it is not just in Revachol. The city is central to the Simony strategy. Spreading through its trade networks, our culture will dominate the world.
Your culture? Culture is a
You
race
have
now.
heard enough about our phylogenetic secrets for today. You have extinction to come to terms with. Think upon it.
I think this racist is better than the last, but the next racist will be the really good one.
That will be
the lucky racist. Yeah, to be honest, I like the previous racist better. Seems surprised at your choice of racist, but then slowly not.
That is understandable. The previous racist was probably an Occidental and did not prove a real adversary.
What are you implying,
These cops are just jealous, Jean-Luc.
Jean-Luc?
I think
that will be
That will be our lucky race.
he will grant us 3 wishes.
Your pedomorphic friend has quick wits, a protruding occiput, and an indented zygomatic bone.
the lieutenant does not flinch.
You should keep him close. The congenital defect of farsightedness does not render him a complete invalid. He still has the use of his mind.
Anything else you say?
Don't be
Keep telling yourself
vulgar.
that?
Mr. Clare is a man of vision and
Or is it the same?
Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant
Agile is a
individualism
mysterious
has
sport.
only
Actually, we tried
contributed
with
to your race fate.
Wait, I'm
Of
not
course,
communism.
above all, rampant
I'm a rock and roll
multinational
star and
finance
a rebel.
still- Rock and roll is moribund. Only Koikos listen to it anymore. There is no life left in it. My people abandoned it long ago. It leads only to neurodegenerative herpes and heroin overdoses. I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of the Seminoles race.
Yeah, tell me more about the Seminoles.
I can see that. The Seminoles are the South Island.
it's just
We
insane.
are the future. I am a descendant. The narrow... No.
You did not come from the islands.
I have heard about it on the radio. Yes.
This could have made him more open to discussing the race enigma with you.
Yeah, how? How do I make him more open?
Don't be
Union boss.
vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this.
Right. I'm sorry, of course, I
The
understand now.
race in Mr. Clare is a man of vision and means. He has
Jam is
the
a
will
mysterious
to
horde
confront in Jam. Individualism.
Again with this.
You have gotten these ideas from degenerate youth culture, have you not? You have picked them up from
Youth
rock
culture
and roll
doesn't make
songs?
my thinking. This cool rock and roll.
Of course, I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural
Right.
victory
Wonderful. We're
of
done
the
with this line of
Seminoles
inquiry.
Miss Head stoically looks to the distance in silence.
Don't be vulgar. White Mr. Clare also
Still serve him.
to
Communism
serve
is pretty good.
is noble. Idiotic communism is the single greatest contributor to your race descent.
That's a lie.
Everywhere around you. The fruits of its failure to challenge
We're all
the
trying to be
world
racist.
order.
Yeah, Marvel, hello man. I'm
Individualism.
trying. I'm doing my best, okay?
Rock and roll music, sexually transmitted diseases.
The fruits of its failures to challenge the world order. Individualism, rock and roll music, sexual transmitted disease.
Above all, rampant multinational finance still reigning large.
Already gone past him?
Tell
No, I
me,
haven't.
where have you gotten
I haven't.
the love of pathetic communism from? Degenerate youth culture? Rock and roll? Oh, I am not so...
Miss Head
I'm trying to get this asshole to move. I wanna go behind him. There is a crate here. And he's guarding some sort of you know, control panel that I think will open the doors. Yeah, no, I told him I was actually going back to him to report that I put that document into the mail. I got 2 fake fake signatures, but he doesn't need to know that. And I was just heading back to Evrard to tell him that I sent the mail. And of course I got sidetracked. Because I remembered I haven't talked to Measurehead in a while. This is not a fishing rod, is it? It's... What are you looking at? Oh, this? What is it? What do you mean it's not a fishing rod? What is it? Hey, fat man.
Mr. Dubois, I hear the meeting with Titus was a glowing success. That's such a relief. Titus can be a handful sometimes.
No problem. Right, Marvel, see you soon. Cooking? Best of luck. What you cooking?
Now, what can Everard Clare do for you today?
It's done. I mailed the signatures you asked me to mail.
The Golden Boy returns once more. Wonderful. Simply wonderful, Harry. Of course. I already knew this.
Of course, of course.
My friend, the mailman, confirms the letter is on its way. You've done a great thing today. You've given the children of Martinez a real future, Harry, and proven yourself a real kingsman who's not afraid to make the tough decisions. I know I can trust you now. You're in my inner circle. You too, Mr. Kitsuragi. We can talk about anything. The strike, the murder, your lost gun, nothing is off the table.
Well done, sire. By guile and deceit, you're in.
The signatures I got, I know you plan to force them out with the construction noise. Let's keep that to ourselves for now. Did you order the hangman killed?
Order it? You know my men didn't kill him. They told you. It was a happy accident. You know how it is. No one takes the initiative. If I wanted him dead, I would have had to do it myself. And I'm too fat for that.
Why are you so fat?
Glad you asked. I've got type 2 diabetes because sugar and fat was all my mother had to give me and my brother Edgar when we were kids.
Right, we still haven't met his brother.
Good job too, as it made me ugly. And ugly people, Harry, are much better at politics.
What do you gain from him being dead?
Why, a war, of course.
And what do you have to gain from a war?
Victory, Mr. Kitsuragi. I have victory to gain. We are going to start a war with the Wild Pines group and win before they even realize there is a war.
Have you ever heard what 2 giant race hornets can do to an entire colony of bees? They destroy it.
I have. It's a great story, Harry. Did you also know how the bee colony kills the giant hornet? They swarm and blanket it entirely until it suffers a massive heat stroke and dies.
Yeah, I've actually seen a documentary about this.
He crosses his hands contently, thinking of the interior temperature of the wasp rising.
Harry, we outnumber them 1,500 to 1.
They
and
have
that's
weapons,
just
bro.
Martinez. With all the unions in Revachol, and with public opinion on our side, we can hold off 2 men, or 15 men, or even 50 men.
Yeah, how many rocket launchers can you hold?
The more they send, the worse it's going to look for them. They made a huge mistake hiring those guys. No one likes foreign mercenaries. The leftists hate them, the fascists hate them, even the moralists think they're in bad taste.
How is this connected to the strike?
Harry, there is no strike, only war. Class war. Or, in business terms, a dawn raid. Or wait. Is that when you still pay them something? Because we won't do that. We're not gonna give nothing. We're gonna take Terminal B away from them. The roads, the gates, the containers, that big crane, even the damn coffee maker. We're gonna take all of it for the people, and fuck Wild Pines.
The word fuck rings like a gunshot from his mouth. He doesn't swear often.
So that's why you haven't let Joyce in?
Yes. It's also why I let that midget Gaumont go. He's too nice. I can't put him through this. Plus, he knows how to get in here. That woman can't tell her tits from her arsehole. She has no chance.
Wait, what? Gaumont? Did we? Did we see a Gaumont? Midget?
Tits from her arsehole. It's a local saying.
Actually, no, it's not.
Why are you telling me your plans?
Because we're friends, Harry. Besides, it doesn't matter now. You can go tell her if you want. It won't change the course of events. we have a significant head start. It's already happening.
Looks at the swordfish clock. All right. Who killed the hangman?
No idea. Could have been his own mother for all I know. If you ever find the guy, give him a big fat kiss from Everard Clare. Couldn't have done it without him.
He really doesn't know. The guy, huh?
How do you know it's a guy?
I don't. I told you it could have been his own mother. I'm pretty sure it wasn't anyone from the Union. Maybe it was the mob. Or maybe he killed himself because he was a closet socialist. Truth is, I simply don't know.
I thought you know everything
He
around
really
here.
doesn't.
How many of you guys are there in the Union?
2,372. Plus yours truly, of course.
How are you going to fund your new independent harbor?
Oh, you mean what sort of goods are going to be flowing through? How am I going to replace all the contacts we'll lose once the poo-poo hits the fan? The clients will ditch us. Harry, we've thought of everything.
Everything? Get share?
We've been running back channel negotiations with all the major clients. I think the company will be unpleasantly surprised to see how many of them stay loyal to Martinez and to the new competitive contracts we can offer. With renewed zeal sparked by communal ownership, the men will be shipping those containers double time. You'll be surprised to see how fast things go without parasites latching on. We'll have our hands free to pursue bold, exotic new revenue streams.
What kinds of bold new exotic revenue streams are you talking about?
Haven't you seen the crates outside, Harry? There's all sorts of fun stuff inside them. I mean, heck, this one has you and the lieutenant, me, and my novelty swordfish clock.
Did he just deflate slightly? Was there something he wanted you to ask about? Maybe you should come back if you learn something relevant and ask again.
Can I get my gun now?
Harry, I've got to be honest with you. Your gun was found 2 days ago. Withholding this information weighed heavily on me, but it had to be done.
Fine. Where is it?
An old woman has it, and let me tell you, Harry, word on the street is she's a character, so watch out.
What's that old woman?
This must be the woman who bought the gun from Roy. The one he described as terrifying.
Terrifying. So the gun is still with the woman who bought it from Roy.
Yes, the same one. I see you've done your research. The pawn shop made the gun easy to track. Crazy stuff, Harry. Selling your gun like that? Wild. Anyway, the neighbors of this old woman contacted my men because they trust me and the Debardeurs Union. Apparently, she was waving it around at the entrance to her building.
Waving the gun around doesn't sound good. None of this does.
She was waving it around at people?
As I said, she's a character. I didn't have time for details. It sounds like she's unstable, but don't worry. No one got hurt.
We might be looking at someone with a medical history here. Watch out.
Who is this old woman?
Unfortunately, I don't know anymore. You're gonna have to go in blind, Harry.
But where?
But she's an old lady. How dangerous can she possibly be?
She has my gun.
Oh, and she calls herself the Pigs.
She calls herself the Pigs.
There it is again. The Pigs. Like Roy said, not good at all.
I, for one, find it refreshing. Finally, someone calls themselves a pig.
Can you set up a meeting?
I already have. Tonight, starting 10 o'clock, near the old fish market on the coast. The one on the boardwalk, a little past the fishing village. Be careful, Harry. I would never set you up for anything dangerous, but you did ask for this. Now, back to the fun stuff.
She will be there from 2200 hours till 0200 hours.
More fun stuff. Seems like we already have fun stuff to do.
Signatures I got, I know you plan to force them out with the construction noise.
Harry, by now you should know I would never do anything tricky like that. However, if the construction noise and limited street access makes some people consider moving, well, Let's just say there'll be freshly renovated buildings near the roundabout where those poor people can finally enjoy a significant uptick in quality of life. I'm talking real affordable workers' palaces.
He proudly spreads his hands to demonstrate the size of the palaces. They're very large.
So the village is doomed.
You were there, you saw the place. A wasteland. There's nothing left. But mark my words, officers. We are going to reset it. Reset! I have big plans for Martinez, and they do not include humans living in those pig sheds on the coast. That land will be used for municipal buildings and commerce.
What do you mean?
Harry, imagine a youth center supermarket church complex. Employing hundreds, no, thousands of people. The coast will be lit up with enterprise and life. All those ruins out there turned into low-income housing. Harry, enough is enough. We're taking this district back. The war was 50 years ago, for God's sake. It's time to move on.
Youth supermarket church complex? Do you really expect me to believe that?
Yes, I do. I got the center, I got room for a retail complex, and in 4 years, I'll get the church too. The wheels are already turning, Harry. The wheels of progress. This post-war limbo, I won't stand for it. There are kids practically playing with their own feces out there. It cannot go on.
There is true indignation in his voice when he speaks about the state of things, and even a touch of pain. But will there be giant statues of the Clare brothers towering above it all? Joyce knew he was up to something.
Joyce was right when she said you were up to something. Sounds like you got this. You can rely on my bolt.
I'm not a symbolist, Harry. I'm a realist. My statue will be Martinez rebuilt. 5-story building complexes, workers on welfare, and landowners in Azon hating me. That will be my statue. And yours. We're doing this together.
Sure, sure.
Damn right I am, Harry. I'm gonna make the working man as rich as she is one day. That's my job. Just like yours is to keep the peace. Great, Harry, great. I think we've truly built a bridge between Martinez and Jamrock today. We have united the RCM and the Debarders Union. This has been so great. I'm sorry we don't have more fun things to do together, but if you ever feel like bouncing something off me, my door is always open.
A few more questions about the harbor?
I'm always happy to
Actually,
educate.
no.
Very
We're done.
nice, Harry.
Right, confront the pigs and get your gun back. After then. Oh, can I? No, of course, I can't teleport from here. But I have to try. This container is still unmovable.
You're back before the cargo
Ooh,
container.
rhetoric.
Its drawer has
Persuade
not
the door to
lessened
open.
since you were last here.
Right.
If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
Since we're here anyway. Alright. Do I even have bonuses on the rhetoric? I don't think so. Oh, they would have this shirt. It's blue. I think these go together well. Alright, got a medal. It's not ideal, but it's something.
before the cargo container. Its drawer has not
Let's do it.
lessened since
Persuade
you
the
were
door
last
to
here.
open.
If anything, despite the dirt that surrounds and trails you, a beacon of light emerges from deep within you.
Really? Hello? Is there anybody in there?
The door stands silent.
Satisfied, detective?
Try again.
If there's someone in there, I'd like to talk to you.
Just like that, you hear a click, then a rattle. Some mechanism unlocks itself inside the door.
What the? Mega rich line painting guy, what the fuck? What?
You can't be serious.
I completely challenged every single belief he had about the world. In less than a week. Alright, this is exciting. What the heck is this place? Seriously, what?
The man stands at the far end of the shipping container. It's hard to say anything more about him. You cannot make out any of his details, but you do feel the overwhelming presence of capital. The feeling causes all the hairs on your body to stand at attention, like soldiers preparing for review.
Squin.
Something's amiss. The light beams bend around his face and scatter in 1,000 directions. It seems the laws of physics do not apply here. They are suspended, distorted, and echo. Trying to visualize the physics at play is liable to give you an aneurysm. Don't think about it too hard. In the general stillness, only your tongue moves, flickering as you utter.
Hello?
Welcome. Come in. Make yourself at home. Sorry, I'm not better able to receive you. I wasn't expecting visitors today.
You know, has such a weird accent. Sounds like somebody from my hometown speaking English.
You can't hear him exactly, yet you're able to understand every word he says. It is very strange. An overwhelming hum covers everything. Voice doesn't escape from him.
Now, what can I do for you, gentlemen?
What you can see of his body appears composed in a sharp summer suit and yacht shoes. Who are you?
Who am I? Oh, I haven't been asked that question for such a long time. I don't meet a lot of people outside my circle these days. Anyhow, my name is Rustam Theodor, investor, license holder, an extremely high net worth individual. And you are?
Extremely high net worth individual.
Mr. Theodore, I am Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi of the RCM, and this is my partner.
Harrier Dubois.
Pleasure to meet you, Harrier Dubois. I must admit, the name suits you very well.
How did you become so rich?
Oh Lord, not this again.
What? What's the matter?
Oh, nothing. It's just that we've got this murder to solve, and yet you go around asking everyone about money. And every time I ask, are you sure this is related to the case, you say, sure, Kim, I think it is.
But I think it is.
And yet, it never seems to get us any closer to solving the case.
It's quite alright. I'm used to the question by now. To be blunt, I inherited my fortune from my grandmother, who herself was an extremely high net worth individual back in Graz. All I did was take her fortune and invest it prudently. Believe it or not, it takes more than a bit of skill not to blow a vast fortune on sailing boats, bad choices, and unsupervised state policy.
Hey, Blipsquig, welcome, dude. I'm great, bro. How are you?
And blow.
And blow, of course. Cookers in white.
Actually, At the level this guy is, it takes several generations to do that. But, alright.
Really? Is it that rich? What's it like being an extremely high net worth individual?
I gotta tell you, at first, being rich is a lot of work. You've got to work hard because everything's so darn expensive. You know, prices increase exponentially at this income level. But then, once you've reached my position, it's nearly impossible for me not to make money. My assets are so diversified that I'm bound to come out ahead no matter what. Some of my lower net worth friends say to me, but doesn't that take all the fun out of it? And I tell them, not really.
Doing alright, packing up my streamer equipment, decided to finally officially retire from streaming? Tough decisions, but had to be made. Selling a whole bunch of stuff to finance my tattoo equipment? Wait, so... Wait, what kind of stuff are you selling? Why? Dude, I don't think you should give up streaming. You can at least keep your things, keep it as a side hobby, you know? Something you do in your free time. I mean, you do play video games, might as well stream them. Right, capital accumulation is its own reward. Don't you think that you should use your great wealth for the glory of your fatherland? You're a thief. People out there are working their asses off while you chill here. It's great that you've done so well for yourself, but don't you think you owe some of the wealth to the rest of society? Yeah, I don't even have interesting replies. You're right, yeah, capital accumulation is its own reward.
Precisely, Mr. Dubois. You know, I hear people talk sometimes about economic equality and fairness, but tell me, where would we be without liberalism? In caves, whacking each other with bombs.
That would suck.
A nightmare scenario, a world of slavery and violence. Which brings us back to the essential truth of modernism. Where we are right now, the freedom of mankind can only be derived from the free flow of capital.
Man, being a high net worth individual sounds great.
It is truly. It's almost entirely carefree. It really leaves you time to better yourself spiritually.
Hey, all this talk about money has made you lose the thread. What is going on with the light in this place? That's
I haven't
what
forgotten.
you need to ask him about.
True. Something strange about you.
What do you mean?
His essence seems to signify actual surprise. Well, I don't know how to put it. You look somehow a little different.
Are you talking about my chin?
Yeah, no, man, I can't even see it. No, I mean, yeah, I can't even see you. It's as if something is happening to the light.
Oh, that's what you mean. Yes, I've heard of this effect, though I've never witnessed it myself, of course. It has something to do with our Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient.
The what?
The Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient is a ratio designed to reflect the difference in net worth between individuals. When the coefficient is close to 1, or 100%, it means one person possesses all the net worth. Among that group of individuals, it's been observed that when the Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient reaches about 0.96 or so, the laws of physics begin to bend around the high net worth individual.
That can be true. Good morning, Blimblesio. How are you doing? No time, no motivation, no ideas. My whole focus has shifted away from it. You don't need ideas, really. Just play video games. As you do. And go online. I don't need a 400 euro microphone. Okay, yeah. For 800 euro webcam. What? Okay, that's some pretty nice equipment. Yeah, what the frick? Keep some stuff, of course, but the expensive equipment is just collecting. Yeah, I guess you have a point. I mean, I didn't realize how expensive your equipment was. I mean, my mic and the stand costed about less than $100, both of them, and the camera, it's also less than 100. But the camera and the mic and the stand and the lamp together, I think they all make about maybe $200. Yeah, that's way too much. What is our coefficient? Are you telling me that you're so rich that light literally bends around your face?
Among other things, but calm down. I am but a lowly single-digit billionaire.
A lowly single-digit billionaire? What? How?
No, not really. There are actually quite many digits.
Kim, are you seeing this weird stuff?
I see nothing of the sort.
Huh?
To be frank, all I see is a gentleman who's unusually well dressed for Martinez, in a cargo container, which I admit is odd.
But that light bending is just for me?
Yes, I imagine that does look strange to you. My container.
Hold on, I will try
What do you
this.
mean? Are you talking about my chin?
Another chin.
The Weiss-Wiseman coefficient.
Yeah, what is our
a rate-
coefficient?
The Weiss-Wiseman coefficient for you and this individual appears to be 0.9998, repeating.
Among other things, but that's good.
I see nothing.
Yes.
What are you doing in this container?
Traveling. This is a great way to get around. It's fun. It's safe.
Is this fun?
And it gives me lots of time to think. By the way, let me now ask you a question. Where are we exactly?
In the very, very early days of colonizing this archipelago, the kingdom of Surens, a precursor of a modern Sur-le-Clay, used to own the city of Revachol, an obscure detail in the bigger picture, but still worth dropping.
Revachol, formerly a colony of the kingdom of Sureni. Within Martinez, a district of Revachol, the former capital of the world. In Martinez, there is a pretty good hostel here called the Whirling in Rats. And about the church, creepy abandoned commercial area.
Ah, a fellow history buff. I myself am currently reading up on Franco-Nigerian era trades. Very interesting stuff.
Too busy, I was going all in for it. Jimbo arms, DSLR cameras. Wait, what arms? Whoa, what the heck? Oh, you're really invested, my man. DSLR camera, GoPro, multiple mics, special keyboard, lighting equipment. Holy crap. Capture card. Now you're gonna tell me you have two separate PCs, right? One for streaming, one for playing. Well, actually, I don't need anymore since I'm going for full-time streamer art developer. Yeah, I get it. Keep the GoPro, wireless microphone, audio interface, but the DSLR capture card, Jimbo arm. Some other stuff I've forgotten. Yeah. Yeah, in that case, I don't think you. I think you went a little overboard, my man. Or maybe I'm just really noob at streaming yet. Still. Actually, I do one for chilling, one for working. Yeah, I guess you made the right call. Yeah, you don't need all that stuff. But you know, you can still continue streaming. You just don't need all of the fancy equipment.
It's a shame I can't get out and explore myself. One of the downsides of being an extremely high net worth individual is that mobs of low net worth individuals are constantly banding together to ask for money.
Ah, those money asking mobs. How many people form a mob? Wait, why don't you help them? You've got so much money, it can make a difference to you.
There simply aren't enough hours a day to handle all the handouts. It's like feeding seagulls. There are always more, and they never seem to do anything interesting with it, except more seagulls. Spending money is a matter of desire. I'm sure you agree. I don't have the desire for spending it like that.
So you travel from place to place via shipping container. No private airship or something?
It also provides a means to hide from all the targeted advertising we extremely high net worth individuals are constantly subjected to. Luxury yachts, high fidelity portable radio systems, bail-proof outerwear, and so on. It just gets a bit middle class after a while. A bit bourgeois.
Ah, so you're saying being rich isn't worth the hassle.
What? No, I did not say that at all. Being rich is great. Just don't tell anyone I told you that.
The bending light appears to win. You're a rich investor, right? Can I have some money?
Could you please stop asking everyone for money?
No.
It does not reflect well on the RCM, and to be perfectly frank, we can't afford to look worse than we already do.
Wait, what the shit? What the? Is that my money? What? Wait, what? I just noticed this. What the frick? This can't be real. This can't fucking be real. That's over 15 million. What the hell? Kim, I also can't afford to look any better than I do now. That's why I need the money.
It's perfectly alright. Based on your appearance, I can tell I'm dealing with a smart man.
See? I got a 3070 card just because it made the capture on my camera look better.
As you may know, us high net worth individuals don't have a lot of cash on hand. Investments and liquidity are enemies of one another. I think they only have coins for coffee machines. Here's 3 real. How much can you get for this?
But wait, when did I get the 15 million, bro? It gets me almost nothing. Thank you for your kindness. You sure you don't have any more? Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. You know,
I don't.
maybe you can make that money grow. Come up with an investment plan. How's that sound?
Where should I invest it now? It's a good idea. Wait, -2 art degree useless. Conceptualization. Present a sound investment plan. We should come back later. We should get back to our investigation. Thank you for your time.
Thanks for stopping by. If you ever have an idea you want to pitch me, I'm all ears.
Wait, is this for real? And I have 3 skill points I need to distribute somewhere. Well, after the next check. Go deeper into this container. Nope. That's all there is to it. Okay. No! No! I'm poor again! But I see, when I get close to him, I get richer. game is taunting me, man. I currently have 35 million. Come on, give me some of those, please.
Welcome back, gentlemen. What can I do for you?
Poor again. Oh, come on, just go down, man, please. Art degree. Do I still have it active? Actual art degree. Are you telling me I have to discard this? Pass conceptualization passive heals 1 morale and gives 10 XP. It's 10 XP, man. Maybe I should discard it. Hey, Scarva! Slap speech, hat, or both at once. You can't do that, man. You can't do both at once. I mean...
English, motherfucker! Do you speak it?
Without hesitation, sir.
You were you were saying? Ah. Oh, yes. No, you can't. You just wasted all of that good points. On the poll. Just to prove you wrong? Hey, who makes the rules around here? I have so many. Yes, I know you do. There we go. Hey, Scarba, I have a question for you. Weren't you, a Helldiver's fan? Did you see what's happening recently? Good thing I can't play it anymore. Why is a good thing, and why can't you play it anymore? Makes me feel good that my country is among those that can't have a PSN account. But why? I thought you were enjoying Helldivers. What happened?
The payphone hangs mutely on the wall. The file cabinet stands steady as ever, and the unlocked drawer slides out to
this
greet
is
you.
new. Force yourself to go through the folders. Oh, Renee's cabinet. We have to go to Renee's cabinet. Get his jacket. Think that just makes everyone hate Sony more? Good. I hope that's the case. Because until now, the devs of Helldivers 2 got screwed. They didn't want this to happen. Man, if you don't want this to happen, you don't make deals with greedy assholes like Sony. I don't know what to tell you. Yes, I agree. It sucks for the development team. But I really hope that Sony gets fucked hard. They've been asking for this for years. Yeah, don't make deals with publishers in the first place, okay? Their job is to publish, not to change the way the whole user experience and change the game, right?
The drawer
Publishers think
shut
they're developers.
smoothly.
That's why they fail. They know nothing about video games and video game culture. 9 times out of 10, devs get screwed by publishers. Yeah, of course you can be a publisher yourself. I think they're obsolete as well. Maybe the only good things that comes from a publisher is the kind of marketing they can provide for. Elysium. Let me see. I don't have Elysium. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. That should be around 83. These are so odd though. What's +1 to indirect modes of taxation and kingdom of conscience? Yeah, check me out. With the war medal and everything. Oh, distribution mission. Okay, fine. It's looking good. Cadaver's too. Oh, they got their own marketing. Well, what did they need Sony for? Their tweets. Oh, I meant X, yeah. And their trailers. Thanks, man. Anya! Welcome in, Anya. How's your day? Guys, go check out Anya AnthroPersona, another amazing Bulgarian stream. Happy Easter, yes, happy Easter to you too, Anya. Happy Orthodox Easter. It's Easter, yes, it is for us. They needed Sony just to put the game on the PS. Oh, that was a big mistake. Wait, so if you want your game to be on the PlayStation console, does it have to be published by Sony? Because if so, there's yet another reason to hate them. Yeah, okay. It's like Japanese game companies won't just live for the purpose, for the express purpose to fuck with their users.
The file cabinet stands steady as ever, and the unlocked drawer. Whatever's hidden here is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really make sense of it. However, there is a little handwritten note stuck on the side of the drawer.
Look at the note. Super greedy on exclusives. Didn't realize there are 2 dates for Easter. Yeah, I didn't know this either until this year. Somebody in chat wished us happy Easter, and that was like a month ago. I thought to myself, wait, isn't it too early for Easter? Later I found out that Catholics and Orthodox Christian churches celebrate Easter on different dates, approximately a month apart. Recently messed up Helldivers 2 somehow. Oh yeah, Anya, they messed up really bad. In about a month or so, it will be mandatory to link your Steam account to a PlayStation Network account if you want to play Helldivers. Yeah. Nintendo has always been bad, man. Nintendo, I have never had a love for Nintendo. They're the greediest fucks out there. So yeah, imagine this, Anya. You've paid for a game for your PC to play on Steam, right? And now you have to make a PlayStation Network account and link them together, which has a couple of issues. First, a lot of countries don't have PSN. You can't make account in those countries unless you use VPN, and if you do so, you are putting your account at risk of getting banned because of the terms of service. Another bad thing is that PlayStation Network has had many security breaches over the years. Like, a lot of user data has leaked out, and linking this to your Steam account means you'll be putting your Steam account in danger as well. So, even I'm pretty sure in Bulgaria you can make a PSN account. I would never link it to Steam, ever. I don't have one, I never will. But even if I could, I would never link it to Steam because of the security breaches. PlayStation really don't take their security seriously. There's a reason why there is a meme pic of a poor African boy who made the Switch out of a cardboard with a caption of "This boy was so poor, his parents couldn't buy a Switch for him, so he made his own Nintendo. Notice that and send a case and desist." Cease and desist. I've heard about this one. There are so many memes about Nintendo. It's why I never bothered with consoles. I mean, I like the idea of consoles before they made it so you have to make an account. For which you have to pay every month, by the way. Never wanted one, never regretted not having one. I wanted to have a console years ago. Now I don't regret not having a console. X and I used to have an Xbox One, ended up using it only for Netflix. What? How and why did you use your Xbox for Netflix? Look at the note.
It appears to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters. Remember, Leo, Everart's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everart's plants, sweep office floor, more banners.
Leo? How could this Leo character be? TVs themselves have Netflix on them either way. Yeah, but she's talking about somewhere in the past, right? Xbox One. I don't know, when did Xbox One come out? Xbox console have apps on them, one of them being Netflix. Oh, it was annoying. Couldn't play many games online without paying for an account. Yeah, exactly. I don't know, man. I think I don't think the future of video games is in consoles because of companies like Microsoft and Sony and Nintendo. The one console that might be worth buying is probably the Steam Deck. Of course, a VR. VR would be nice. Could just as easily play those games on PC, and I was like, yeah, fuck it. Why would you need to pay a subscription to play video games you already bought? And then these companies are wondering why people turn to piracy. Gee, I wonder.
All items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself is crumpled.
Turn to the lieutenant. Look, Kim, that you do know with a list of errands forever.
One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here.
What is so special about this borscht? Code for drugs? Booze?
What's borscht?
Blood?
Take another look at the note.
Remember, Leo, Everart's shoes. Special whirling borscht. Water Everart's plants. Sweep office floor. More banners.
Everart's shoes. Special whirling borscht. Maybe we should ask God. What's that special whirling borscht? Water the plants, sweep the floor, more banners.
All items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself is crumpled.
Browse through the folders? Did we already do that?
Hundreds of documents containing logistical data
Yeah,
and the
yeah,
same
we did.
materials. You already went through all of these. Remember, Leo, Everart's shoes. Special whirling borscht. Water Everart's plants.
Special whirling borscht.
All items on the list have been crossed. The drawer slides shut smoothly.
Only portable consoles can compete with PC due to the mobility. Yeah, true. Although I wouldn't go for the Switch either. On principle. I'm not feeding Nintendo. Even though, do I want to play a game on a tiny screen as big as my phone? Well, I've heard from some people here on this channel that the Steam Deck is actually really good. I mean, it's big, it's way bigger than other handheld consoles, but it's also comfortable, has a big enough screen. Just so you know, I'm not promoting it. I'm just telling you what other people that use the Steam Deck told me. I would play some handheld consoles like remember the 9999 games? I don't know what this game, what this console is called. It's really old. You know, it had tanks, it had Tetris, it had the Snake, it had cars, car races. I don't know the name of the console with allegedly 10,000 games in it. Of course, it wasn't 10,000. It was like 5 games with different variations of them. I used to have one like that as a kid, and it was pretty fun to use. I played on that thing for many years, and it's one of the few toys I've had since my childhood that I believe is still working. Borscht is a traditional Ukrainian soup. Oh, borscht! Yeah, I've tried some borscht. An auntie of mine have made me borscht years ago. Made from beetroot and other veggies. Yeah. Laptops though, yeah, laptop is a good investment if it's I think if it's a good laptop. I mean, it has to be really powerful, which will make it more expensive than the PC you would buy with the same parameters. As someone who used to game for 10+ years on a laptop, I'd never go back. I used to game a little bit on a laptop. I don't want to go back. Maybe if I have a separate keyboard, like if I'm in an extreme situation, I would game again on a laptop if I had a separate keyboard. Because playing with those things keyboard is just torture. Gaming laptops are chunky, overheat easily, true. The 999 games console were basically scam. Yeah, man, I know it didn't have 1,000 games. It had like 10, right? But it was still fun, and it wasn't expensive as shit. I mean, they still sell them around here in Bulgaria. A little console like that costs something like 10 leva, I believe, which is €5. And I can still spend days, if not years, playing on that thing. Could be, I don't know, always knew it as a Ukrainian. It's Slavic. It's Slavic for sure. It originated from King, but Lithuania basically made it its own tradition dish too. Oh. Before we exit, I check out Renee's booth.
This is the Night Watchman's booth. The name on the door reads, "Take it. It's just there."
Uniform.
Who cares? It's not like anyone's gonna need it.
Take
I
it.
suppose René is not going to be needing it anymore. It's a bit too colorful for my taste, though.
It's needed for work and all that. It's gonna take my shit to the next level.
Fantastic. Try not to wear it with other similarly colorful clothes, okay?
Oh, I'm so gonna. Let me see. Ooh. 1 to a Revacholian nationhood. I have his medal too. Looking good. Let's put on the boots and I don't know what goes well with this. Oh, I took his pants too. Gives me reaction speed. Sure. You want something colorful? How about this? Shirt? Change the shirt for... Wait, put on my nice sunglasses. Change the shirt for... Man from Helmdal? Helmdal? Yeah. I'll change the hat too, but to what? Oh, the orange bum hat. There we go. Now we're talking.
Wow, this jacket makes you feel strong. As if your blood is mixing with that of the venerable Philippian loyalists of old.
Mixing? Does my blood need mixing? Or is it good as it is? Whoops, I mean to wear a nationalist jacket.
Apologies, you're right. The need for a strong central government has always been clear to you. You're a true patriot of Revachol, born to do it.
And how the jacket is to its rightful owner.
It's time to clean up the streets and restore the city to its former glory. Whether you like it or not, this jacket gives you serious nationalist cred. From the pigs, find the solution to the plasmid. Restore the trap and leave it there, yeah. Just go down the stairs, will ya? Actually, this is going back to where our What's that phone here? The payphone hangs mutely on the wall. There isn't much more to do.
Okay. Let's do interactable then. Hey, wanna say something about my new cool jacket?
The unpromising race pupil returns. There is nothing funky. I cannot possibly imagine what racists are generally not very good at.
Welcome to Revachol.
Yeah, we heard that.
True, the drawings are precise and look true to their pseudo-scientific ambitions. One thing, however, it is not entirely free of throwbacks in the phylogenetic tree. Is large jaw, for example, could be a trait indicative of criminalism. Also, his earlobes could be small.
Your earlobes are too big.
The size of the earlobes is not a real craniometric criteria. Everyone knows this.
Your
Liar.
earlobes are flawless, Jean-Luc.
Shut up.
Yes.
Sure not craniometrically superior to you.
You exhibit forward projection of the jaw, indicative of schizophrenia and sexual inaccountability.
Hey.
From a purely aesthetic standpoint, the dimple in your jaw makes you look like a baby. This is not craniometry.
And I want to punch this guy
Just
so
an
hard.
observation.
Yeah, what else?
It is impossible to see any more of your bone structure. It is covered in the ravages of Al-Ghul. From what remain of your features, I can see fleshy lips, baldness of the head, and long arms
Who's
relative
talking?
to lower limbs. This leads me to conclude you are not a police officer. You are a common criminal, an offspring of murderers and sailors from Sur la Clé and Vesper, and possibly even the degenerate sheep herders of Ubi.
Interesting. So one of my ancestors was Sur la Clé, and the other Vesper?
Your racial heritage is uninteresting. It is the same as all Rivasholians. Your parents and their parents made the decision to reproduce while under the influence of Al-Ghul. That is the only reason you are here.
He's right there. It's almost impossible to get it on unless you're both drunk. It's too scary when people are sober.
What's so scary about? Sex? What about the
Racist.
Welcome to True. The
Yeah,
drawings
try
are
something
precise.
else. You're right.
True to
That's
their
craniometric
pseudoscientific
perfection. My res does
ambitions.
not stand a
One
chance.
thing
Correct. Racist.
Welcome.
What if I just don't say
The
anything?
drawings are precise.
Your silence betrays your inferiority. You do not have a reply. You should enter a deep race slumber. Perhaps
Why are you not with the
I
Hercules?
am
You pick up on something artificial in his tone.
the
part of
heart.
the union.
Now leave me be.
Yes, it was probably nothing.
I am.
You pick up.
Find out for yourself.
Interesting.
They've recently fallen under the influence of a possibly sexual perverted female vagrant and a narcotics peddler. Ah, right. Wait, narcotics peddler? Narcotics peddler. Are they? Recently, are they talking about Clancy? Nah, she wasn't a drug dealer. What are they talking about? Who is he talking? Oh yeah, in Lithuania we make the gold version, which is the traditional one here. Gold Porsche.
Don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. Mr. Also, to serve.
He looks toward the harbor, motionless.
I have no idea how to pass this guy. Stubborn racist. Yo, what about that old lady over here? Probably still can talk to her. Any checks?
An old monument stand. A silver, not a good. As you look up,
Nope.
someone shot him in the heart. The monument stands high. Someone.
Okay, well, Martinez is riddled with bullet holes. This place saw a lot of action during the revolution. If we connect every bullet hole in Martinez to the murder, we'll get an overwhelming amount of loose threads. But then again, our guy was shot, and that hole would be recent. It's not completely tangential, at least worth noting down. I wouldn't hold my breath, though.
I mean, the statue is relatively close to the whirling. What if the shot was made from really far away? But, I don't know, they didn't account for the wind or something? The first shot? That would make the second one even more impressive.
The king stands high above you, surveying the bay, mute and indifferent to your sightings.
This lady, what am I supposed to do with her?
The woman still has no response. Wherever this woman is, your words.
Should probably go down. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna save here and let's do a quick break. How about that, chat? Quick 5-minute break. Give you guys opportunity to go get something to eat, to drink, go to the restroom and stuff. Alright? I'll see you soon. Okay, chat. I'm back. Okay, where are we going? We can talk to guard about this Porsche? Or maybe the dude in the kitchen? Hey chef, do you make borscht?
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod.
Hey, was there something you needed?
Well, well. Bringing him that new bird sure made a difference in his attitude.
You need a drink and you put me around? So another thing?
Another thing?
What do you mean?
Great. I love those. Yes?
Nah, nothing about the Porsche. Man. Where's the music from? It's from this game, yeah, it's... I actually got it today. Just before I started the stream, I launched the game and we left in the cafeteria, right? In the Whirling in the Rags. And I was listening to that music and I thought, that's a pretty nice tune. I wonder if it's on YouTube, and I found it, an hour-long version of it. So I decided to add it to the list of, you know, themes that we play here. Yeah, it's that one. Cool team, cool team. Let me see, it was called Whirling Cafeteria Day. Apparently there's a night theme as well. Could we maybe... Let's go set the trap, and then we'll move on to the church. Where's that arrow? Here? Left. Yeah, that was the trap.
The trap stands empty near the reeds.
At least the
No
locust
insect
is-
sounds or movement around. The locusts, dazed from being transported, slowly begin to acclimate to their new surroundings. They're not really going to get the chance to get comfortable here.
Good, now that's done. When do you think we will return to our impending apocalypse of a murder investigation?
Not anytime soon, Kim.
Don't answer that. It was a rhetorical question.
You just leave it? You restock the trap, now report to Lena in the Whirling. Walls do I have to pick the picture village? What now? Nice. Where's your husband? Probably in bed.
Hello, dear.
I restocked
Good to see a
trap.
familiar face.
Where's Morel?
Thank you for doing that, dear.
I'm just a smile for you.
Morel still isn't feeling well.
Oh,
I convinced him to stay at Gary's to get some rest.
Gary's?
I'm afraid the cold has really gotten to him.
Only the hardcore players left, huh? It's probably for the best. It's awfully cold out there in those reeds.
I'm sorry, dear. You've had to drudge through them so many times. Such is field work. A young person's game, as they say.
I'm not that young myself.
Her voice is shaky. What is going on here?
Who's going to check the traps?
Morel will eventually, or we'll talk Gary into going back out, perhaps.
The lieutenant stares at his shoe, caked in mud. He doesn't say anything.
Something tells me it's up to me again. We'll take care of it. Once more onto the bridge then. Take it on with undue optimism. Good luck with that, my book chasing days are gone. I take it.
That really is too much, sweetie. Thank you for your dedication, but I can see you're coming down with a cough yourself.
Nah, I'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Listen, we've gone too far. I want to see this. I want to see this. This whole thing through. Is the phasmid real?
Very strange. Why is she not letting me do this? It's like she's given up.
Lena, what's wrong? You seem different.
Different? How?
The half moons of her glasses reflect you as she looks up at you. You've given up on the phasmid. You're not telling me the whole story.
I'm not. It's not that.
Doesn't know how to end a sentence. What is it?
It's a strange feeling. I haven't really told this to anyone, but you are a police officer.
Thanks.
Do you ever wonder if some lovely story from your childhood is just that? A story?
She's
or
doubting
a
herself.
dream?
Hunching her shoulders now. She seems even smaller than she is. Like a sad young girl.
Seeing the Insulindian phasmid was just a story I used to tell people. I didn't really think about whether it was real or not.
But Morel told me you'd seen it. You also told me.
Morel's so proud of it. He always tells everyone.
Are you saying you made it up? You seem to really believe it happened. Doesn't that count for something? So you haven't seen it? I should arrest you for lying.
No, sweetie. There's more to it than that. Morel was so eager to believe my story was evidence of the phasmid's existence, that I'm some queen of the cryptozoologists. That, and for years his belief made me believe too. But now, we're both getting old, and he's still working himself sick out in those reeds looking for it. But what if I was just wrong? I think I was.
The lieutenant opens his notebook, but doesn't write anything.
It's a red check. Suggestion. First tell her that her marriage hasn't been a lie. If I exit this convo, can I go back? To hell with this, I still believe you saw the phasmid. Thing is, you're not sure you made it up either. Okay, it's a false memory, it doesn't mean all cryptids aren't real. Chase another one. Write about all of it, and I need to get back to my work. Let's try the suggestion, it's not that bad of a chance.
But it has, hasn't it? A seed can only bear what's inside. The seed of love is black and oily. It has a taste you're quite familiar with.
Take it from me, love is a lie. The sooner you accept it, the better. Oh no, what did I do?
Might be right, detective.
No.
I was a paraplegic before we met.
Really?
He didn't know before I came in on our first date. If I weren't the queen of the cryptozoologists, if I didn't tell him that story.
She has to swallow to relax her throat. It's keeping her from talking.
Still be into you, that's not how these things work. I understand why she hasn't told him about his doubts, true. Wow, love is hard. Yeah, he's not with you because of
Maybe.
phasmid.
But then why do I not dare tell him? I've wasted enough of your time with this drama. I really must stop talking about it lest I start crying and waste more of your time.
Oh man, I have all the time in the world.
What you have
You
to know
waste it.
is the Insulindian phasmid probably does not exist. Let us fools chase our ghosts. There are a million better things to do with your life.
Are there? Some of the other things are pretty bad.
To hell with this. I still believe you saw the phasmid.
A true believer. Sometimes I still see it too. The real memory of it. How it was there. Not the memory of the memory, but it's so hard to tell the two apart. Either way, I should go. Poor Morel is running a fever, and I need to get him home to Jamrock before we overstay our welcome with Gary.
How do I get to Jamrock again? Are you sure you don't need help getting to Gary's? Well, he's just around the corner. He's really nearby.
Oh no, thank you, but I can get there on my own. This old thing is gas-powered.
Oh, really?
And then a taxi home. It's not so bad.
Taxi. There is a road? You do that, I'll check the traps one more time.
Really?
Yes, Kim, really.
Oh, sweetie.
We've been over this.
Please don't get stuck on a dream. Take it from me and Morel.
Can I have your address just in case there's news?
Okay. It's 1113 Tabernacle Road.
Tabernacle Road.
Jamrock, but
be careful out there, Lena. It's been a pleasure. The rest of it's pretty grim. Thanks for bringing us here.
you too, sweetie. Thank you for everything, truly. Even though it turned out to be a
waste of time. A lie.
You don't know that?
A fool's hope. Say her lips move in silence. Like that, she drives off. The gas lamp flutters quietly as she gets to the doors, then pushes them open. Outside, it's snowing.
I should probably check on both of them.
We should go too.
Somewhere out there, a kilometer to the southeast, a gust of wind shakes the felled building, rattling dusty windows, beckoning with strange coldness to ask the wind once more.
Where's the task? Wait, what? Wasn't I supposed to go check them? Find this Elysium plasmid. Wait, is that all? Then he's hiding something. Ask her what it is. Wait, so the task is completed? But what about the plasmid itself? Hold on. I have to go to Gary. I have to make sure they're all right.
The door is closed again. Nothing. You hear someone inside.
And that's it. What good ways? Can I talk to her from this side?
Trying to sneak up on me again?
Yes. Ah, doesn't want to go. Cool, cool. What's the plan then? Check the phasmid, check the trap again. And then we can move. Oh. Plenty of things to do there. Also, what was that about the ring wanting to fuck again? I thought we were done here.
A few locusts trudge along the wall of the trap. The rest are piled in a heap in the corner, dead. No phasmid anywhere.
Damn.
A few locusts.
That's a shame. Where did we talk to the wind? Was it that mural? Was it this?
A row of ghostly shades facing a crumbling wall, with another 7 shades standing 10 meters from them. A single person stands on a cold sea behind this building. The other one, once filled with engineers and designers of felled electric, now collapsed and dead, but for some rats. You feel drawn, for some reason, to the faded mural again.
Sunday break still here.
The trap is filled with dead and dying locusts. Most of them aren't moving anymore. You still can't see a phasmid anywhere.
Oh, that's the bunker. There's still a bunker here, a sewer. That's this little window that we saw earlier. Blood drips from the knuckles to the stand. Drip, drip, drip. Hello. Is there anything new in the bag? What about that window?
Yes, what is it?
About the off-site copy you asked me to bring.
Yes?
I brought you the filament for the off-site copy. This is the filament you're looking for. Show her production schedule.
No.
Yeah,
that's the production schedule you stole and accessed without authorization. I don't need it.
In his defense, it was simply lying in the desk drawer of an abandoned cubicle.
Okay, but still.
But still what? It's abandoned. Mine. Finders keepers. I brought you the filament.
Thanks. Looks like it's the one.
What's going to happen now?
Now I'm going to print it out to see what's left of it.
He's already inserted the filament into the radio computer's core, ready to close the door. Don't waste your time printing it out. There's nothing but a speck of white and a sea of ink. It's broken.
A speck of white? That's exactly what I'm hoping to find.
What do you mean?
Lintel was able to divine the location of the anomaly from this broken copy. I want to repeat their calculation, only this time with better equipment. watch. What an intricate display of failure.
The paper gets soaked in ink again, its evil blackness shining in the light of the mainframe. It looks eerie. This is wrong. Machines shouldn't behave like that.
It's cool. Now what? Something's very wrong with that filament memory. Step back. Please just stop playing with this thing. Play it cool. Now what?
Sona doesn't reply. Her hands running over the printout. She's looking for something. For her morning star. Eyes scouring the millimeters.
Here, I found it.
You what? You found one? Is that white dot in the same place I saw it before when I printed it out?
Hold on.
She's behind the keyboard now, typing in some numbers that only she understands. The terminal beeps, and the light inside starts pulsing like a glowing heart. Can I do anything? I'm still not sure it's a good idea tinkering with this somehow. Same. Can I do anything to help?
Shh. Just give me a second. I'm almost.
Alright.
I've never witnessed a programmer work before.
It's not really interesting watching somebody do it. It's kind of fun to do it yourself though. Yesterday I found a speedrun of Disco Elysium, except it was how quick can you punch Kun? You can punch him? Oh, I need a run. A punch Kuno run.
Done. I've got it. I found the location of the anomaly.
Yeah, man, I have no idea what other outcomes you have to certain situations in this game. For example, I did have the opportunity to shoot the girl in the face, the girl that's with Kuno, Kunuez, right? I did get the opportunity to do so, but I chickened out of it. Because on the off chance that I actually could kill her, I didn't want to, I don't know, ruin my playthrough from the start. They did it in 2:15. Ah! Great. Yeah, I'll definitely watch a speedrun of this game once I finish it. So the outcome of that, if you want to know, sure. Yeah. What happens if you shoot at Kunuez? Did it? You found the coordinates. Oh my god, congratulations.
I found the coordinates.
Woo!
Great job.
Congrats.
Thank you.
GG. Well played.
Time for a celebratory drink, perhaps.
Shot it,
Just
Alex
a
Chemistry.
thought.
So where is it? Where is your 2mm hole in the world?
There. In the swallow.
She points at the other end of the church where a group of water balls forms a ritualistic arc.
Think you can help me again?
Sure.
I need you to go move those water balls for me. I need to double check my calculations.
Move them where?
You like moving things around.
Yeah.
Moving things around is calming.
Yeah, I'm an expert at moving
Just
things.
walk over to the circle and follow my instructions. Move the third ball 2 centimeters to the left, and the fourth ball 5 centimeters to the right. This should do the trick.
The third... Wait, aren't they in a circle? An arc. Okay. Third ball 2 centimeters to the left. Fourth ball 5 centimeters to the right. Okay.
Thanks.
We can do that. So it shows a newspaper front page says cop goes crazy, shoots child, and that's... Oh, you die. So you just die. It sends you to the start screen. Yeah. Yeah, this... All these newspaper front pages, they appear when you die. Cop goes crazy, shoots child. Now, let's be clear on something. That is not a child, that's a gremlin. Both of them are. I don't know, I don't think I should be prosecuted for this. I was doing the whole world a favor. Cleaning the gene pool, you know? You know how it is. Right. Let's go move these things. Yeah, so which one? Again, which one should we move? they're in a circle. That's not an arc. Move the second. Is this the second one? Is this the first? What the? Which one?
It's awfully silent again, as if someone turned off the entire world outside those walls. Water inside the bowls stands still. Measurements have been marked down around the bowls, each chalk-drawn line representing a centimeter on the floor. Oh boy, this is going to be good.
Move the third bowl from the left 2 centimeters away. Move the fourth bowl from the left 5 centimeters to the right. Yep.
It moves like a ghost without creating a single trace of sound. Some water spills out of the bowl, wetting the floor. The lead programmer sends you an encouraging thumbs up from across the hall. Time to run back, or maybe walk. This is a sacred place after all.
I just now remember that when we entered the church for the first time, there was a comment from one of my inner thoughts that I shouldn't be running in this place because it's sacred. I wonder, does anything happen if you don't run? I guess I should run.
Yes, what is it?
I moved the water balls to the right position just like you asked. What next?
Great. Everything should be aligned now.
She stops fighting in her chat lip. What's wrong?
Yeah, nothing. Now the only thing left to do is to unmute the headphones. If we got the location right, we should then be able to hear whatever sound this anomaly makes.
Wait, why did you have your headphones on mute in the first place? Yeah, isn't it going to be silence and nothing more?
Honestly, I'm a little scared. I don't know. That's what I'm scared of. I don't know. It could be anything. I mean, what sound does the nothing make? How can you even listen to something that doesn't exist?
She turns to face you, the mainframe throwing shadows on her chin.
What if silence is only what surrounds it, but the swallow itself is...
She grows silent, her face very pale in the cold light of electricity. What?
I don't know. I'm just scared. Maybe it's going to be something terrifying. Maybe it's going to tear the world apart.
Like that evil ink that filled the printout, erasing coherence and meaning.
Before making this, you're right, we should be cautious. We don't know what we're dealing with here.
Maybe. Maybe I'm just tired.
It's scary, but we just have to face it.
Yeah, you're right.
We're not backing off after this. Yeah, let's do it. She puts on her oversized headphones, ready to press unmute on the keyboard.
The lieutenant takes a step back. And then, nothing. Nothing happens. As Sona, Loken and Kilda presses unmute on her keyboard. Nothing but silence. You can hear some small animal cross the floor in the chancel. It's that quiet in the sanctuary.
Oh.
She doesn't answer. Her eyes closed and brows knitted together in a state of deep focus. One hand cupping the headphone.
Damn it.
What? She lets out a loud sigh before tearing off her headphones. She's still avoiding your gaze. Come on, did you hear anything?
No, of course not. Nothing happened. Let's move on.
But didn't we expect this?
Despite her fear, she was hoping for something extraordinary to take place.
What do you mean nothing happened? Did you find the swallow?
No.
Rest your face on her hands, massaging the forehead.
No. My hypothesis was wrong. According to this, I should have heard something, if I got the coordinates right. Like I said, silence is only what surrounds it. But this is just another failure. Silence sounds like silence. That's all it is. You can try on the headphones. See if you can hear anything. But don't get your hopes up.
Perception. I'm in for it. Let's give it a try. Figure out why Sona couldn't hear anything through her headphones.
Yes, what is it?
Okay, perception. Really +1 from the cover with boots. Good. This means negative. What about the black? Composure, flame, -1 perception. Why? Please give me more. Please, I desperately need it. Right, we can, we have 3 skill points. We can just try a couple of times.
Yes, what is it?
If I can increase perception, that is.
All you hear is your own breathing, heavy and hoarse from all the nights spent drinking. It's the breath of an old man. But there's something else. There has to be something big, something unexpected, something new, yet to be discovered. When was the last time this world had anything new to say?
Well, did you hear anything?
Nah, nothing. It's just silence. Not sure. There seems to be something there, but I couldn't really make it out.
Yeah. No, I don't think there's anything there.
I do.
The lieutenant looks down at the floor, as if to say, you're wasting time here. Maybe the speed freaks can help you with this. Go talk with Andre.
Andre? You think they might be able to help? Okay. Why not? If it means I'll get a better chance for my next check. Oh, that's new. Full of holes. Do the holes hide treasure? Look inside. What? Bottle. Yay. All of them? Okay. Okie dokie. What's all this? I don't get it. Why are some of them yellow and others green? Isn't this the significance of it? That was a good treasure. More here? No. You're right. A white-bellied cormorant eyes. Cormorant eyes you suspiciously. White-bellied cormorant? Where?
So, like, seriously,
Frequency
what's
can get
eating you,
out
man?
low. What's she talking about?
Her hair is dyed blonde, with dark roots showing.
Wait, didn't we already
And
talk
she
to her? Why
wears
is
thick
all the
black
dialogue
eyeliner.
unchecked?
Most men wouldn't call her pretty. There is a manliness to her, a coarseness.
Can we talk to her
I
now?
was wondering when you would come around. What's up?
I guess there's something that's been making my life hell.
What is it?
I think it's the plight of the working class. Everyone is just mooching off the entrepreneurial class, shackling the doors. I think it's all these foreign people taking our jobs. God damn it, they took our jobs. People just keep putting their selfish interests ahead of the greater good.
Oh, really?
Employ critical theory 9 times. Okay. The column of capital runs rampant, smashing creator and slave alike. I fear the process is irreversible.
So the thing that's got you crying in front of strangers is social justice?
Yeah, I'm a SGW. I haven't seen much of this world, but from what I've seen, social justice is an adolescent term. Sounds almost liberal. What's got me shaken up is the people's struggle. It's got me shaken up bad.
Yeah, man, they're pretty bad.
She says without much conviction. Makes me sick thinking about thousands, millions, billions? How many people are there actually? How many people are there in the world?
3.6 billion, not counting those in cell.
Really? That many? Wait, not counting those in cell, how many are there? Reduces me to tears thinking of the 3.6 billion and God knows how many more in that sea all place, crushed under the tyranny of the market.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Are you sure you're not just hung up on some chick, though?
I'm not sure. Now that you mention it, I found these letters I thrown in the trash. They might have something to do with it.
Okay. Why'd you think that?
First, they had just the faintest scent of chewing gum on them. I could still smell it under the shit. They were written in a woman's hand, and oh boy, did reading them make me not feel good.
Wow, man. That's pretty symbolic. Don't you think?
Why?
Used to be sweet. Now it's shit. Seems pretty symbolic to me. Anyway, what else?
They were written in woman's hand.
There you have it then. Chick trouble. Not political after all. Who was she?
I don't remember. No idea, haven't seen her, definitely haven't told her. Yeah, no. No idea.
Really?
Man.
You seem to be pretty upset about this chica. Are you sure you don't remember anything about her?
Her scent?
Wow, man. That's some pretty strange shit. Are you sure the letters were for you?
Yeah, I'm sure. Why would they have reacted so strongly otherwise? Come to think of it, the fourth could have written them to her lover. Don't be like that.
How come you don't remember, though? Is it like some selective memory thing?
Wait, what do you mean by selective memory? I think it's more about me getting so unbelievably drunk, I completely erased all memory of this world.
Yeah, or it might be that. This one time I did so much booze that I forgot too.
Wasn't booze.
It's obvious she